play, perhaps it would last like maximum 2 hours. What I'm asking from you is that since you're here and you're the audience, for us to be able to appreciate it, and since this is also a graded class, please refrain from making unnecessary noise. Okay? If mag-chismis, lumabas na lang. Huwag nang bumalik. Are we clear? That's why you cannot appreciate a play unless you really give your full attention to it. So, that's what I'm asking from you, your attention to the actors on stage. And really, if there are things that we need to do not ask permission na lang from us, just go out. However, do it as silent as possible. Are we clear? Gibran? Kestrel? Robin? Alright, so first up is Skylark's performance. I don't have a mic, but if I do, I would have invited all classes here. However, so Skylark, other than me, Sir Jeric is also going to judge. I wanted Ma'am Joyce, but Ma'am Joyce will have a class. Anyway, Sir Jeric is a good judge because he has been watching also all of the plays that we had, and he enjoys watching plays. So he's a very credible judge for this one. Okay? And you have your rubrics. So good luck. Yeah, it's a cue, you can do.
Today is going to be an amazing day, and here's why. Because today, all you have to do is just be yourself, but also confident. That's important and interesting and easy to talk to, approachable, but mostly be yourself. That's big number one. Be yourself. Be true to yourself. Also, don't worry whenever your hands are going to get sweaty for no reason, and you can make it stop no matter what you do, because they're not going to get sweaty. So I don't know why you're bringing it up, because it's not going to happen. Because all you have to do is just be yourself. I'm not even going to worry about it though, because it's not like that one time you had a perfect chance to introduce yourself to Zoe Murphy at the jazz band concert last year. When you waited afterwards to talk to her and tell her how good she was, and you were going to pretend to be super casual, like you didn't even know her name, like she would introduce herself like, wait, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Chloe said Chloe, and then she'd be like, no, it's Zoe. I said Chloe, Zoe, and then you'd be like, oh, I see, I thought you said Chloe because I don't even know. I'm very busy with other stuff right now. But then you didn't even end up saying anything to her anyway, because you were scared. Your hands were sweaty, which made them more sweaty until you started to learn that they were sweaty, which made them sweaty. So you put them under the hand dryer in the bathroom, but then they were still sweaty, and then they were just very warm right now as well.
So you just decided not to eat last night?
No, I was hungry.
You're a senior in high school, Evan. You need to be able to order dinner for yourself if I'm at work. You can do it online now. You don't have to talk to anyone on the phone. I know you don't like the phone.
Okay, but see, that's not actually true. You have to talk to the delivery person when they come to the door, and then they have to make change, and then you have to stand there while it's done, and then they're counting and they change, and
This is what it's supposed to be. To be working on Evan with Dr. Sherman, talking to people, engaging with people, not running away from business.
you're right. I'm going to be a lot better.
No, I know you are, and that's why I made you an appointment with Dr. Sherman for this afternoon. I pick you up right after school.
I already have an appointment next week.
And I thought maybe you could use something a little sooner.
Have you been writing those letters to yourself? Dear Evan Hansen, this is going to be a good day, and here's why.
I started one.
Those letters are important, honey. They're going to help you build your confidence.
I guess.
Can we try to have an optimistic outlook? Huh? Can we buck up just enough to see the world won't fall apart? Maybe this year we decide we're not giving up before we've tried. This year we make a new start. Hey, I know. You can go around today and ask the other kids to sign your past. How about that?
Perfect.
I'm proud of you already.
Oh, good.
Another stellar conversation go back.
It's your senior year, Connor. You are not missing the first day.
They already said I go tomorrow. I'm trying to find a compromise here.
Are you going to get involved here, or are you too busy on your email, Larry?
You have to go to school, Connor.
That's all you're going to say?
What do you want to say? He doesn't listen. Look at him. He's not listening. He's probably high.
He's definitely high.
Shut up.
You shut up. I don't think you're picking on your brother right now. That's not constructive. Are you kidding? Besides, he's not high. Are you high? I do not want you going to school high, Connor. We have talked about this.
Perfect. So then I won't go. Thanks, Mom.
Another master full of attempts with disaster.
Interstates are in jam.
Or another cup of coffee and watch it all crash and burn. It's a puzzle, it's a maze. I try to steer through it a million ways, but each day is another wrong turn.
I better head out.
If Connor's not ready, I'm leaving without him. Anybody, make me happen to know how the hell to do this. I don't know if you can tell, but this is me just pretending to know. So where's the map? I need a clue. 'Cause the scary truth is I'm flying, 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 I'm flying, flying. I'm making this up as I go, as I go.
Hey, how was your summer?
My son.
Mine was productive. I did 3 internships and 90 hours of community service. I know. Wow.
That's really impressive.
Even though I was so busy, I still made some great friends. Or well, acquaintances, more like.
Then do you want to maybe, I don't know, what you're, did you sign a cast?
Oh my god, what happened to your arm?
Oh, well, I broke it. I was climbing a tree.
Really? My grandma broke her hip getting into the bathtub in July. That was the beginning of the end, the doctor said. Because then she died.
Oh.
Happy first day!
What happened to your arm?
I was climbing a tree and I fell.
You fell out of the tree? What are you, an acorn?
I don't know if you know this, but I work this summer, so I play this park ranger at Sun State Park. I'm sort of a tree expert now, not to brag, but. Anyway, I tried to climb this 40-foot tall oak tree.
And then you fell.
Well, except it's a funny story because there was this 20-minute solid minute, so, and I fell and I just lay there on the ground waiting for someone to get me. And so that now I kept saying to myself, here they go.
Did they?
No, nobody came. That's what's funny.
Wow.
How did you do for you had a good summer?
Yeah, well, we both know where they captured the flag. So yeah, hopefully that answers your question.
Do you want to sign the cast?
Why are you asking?
Well, I thought we were because we're friends.
We're family friends. That's like a whole different thing, and you know it.
Oh.
Hey, tell your mom, tell my mom I was nice to you or else my parents will pay you for my car insurance.
I will.
Hey Connor, I'm loving the new hairline. Very school shooter chick. I was kidding. It was a joke.
Yeah, no, it was fun, man. Laughing, can you tell? Am I not laughing hard enough for you?
You're such a freak.
What are you laughing at?
What?
Stop laughing at me.
I'm not.
You think I'm a freak?
No, I don't.
I'm not the freak.
But I wasn't.
You're the freak.
I've learned to slam on the brake before I even turn the key, before I make a mistake, before I lead with the worst of me. Give them no reason to stare, no slipping out if you slip away. So I got nothing to share. No, I got nothing to say. Step out of the sun if you keep getting burned. something, cause I'm tapping on the glass. I'm waving through a window. I try to speak, but nobody can hear, so I wait around for an answer to appear. While I'm watching people pass. I'm waving through a window. Can anybody see? Is anybody waving back at me?
Hey, I'm sorry about my brother. I saw him push you. He's a psychopath. Evan, right?
Evan?
That's your name.
Oh, yes, Evan. It's Evan. Sorry.
Why are you sorry?
Well, I just said, well, because you said it, Evan, and then I said it, I repeated it, which is that it's so unusual you will do that.
I'm Zoe.
Yes, no, I know.
You know?
No. I seen you play guitar jazz band. I love jazz band. I love jazz. Well, not all jazz, but definitely like jazz band jazz. That's so cool. I'm sorry.
You apologize a lot.
I'm sorry. Or, you know what I mean.
Okay, well...
You don't want to sign in my class, do you?
What?
What is it?
I didn't say anything. You said something.
I didn't say anything. He said something.
Okay.
We start with stars in our eyes. We start believing that we belong. But every sun doesn't rise. And no one tells you where you went wrong. You step out of the sun and you keep getting burned. Step out of the sun because you learn. Because you learn. On the outside, always looking new. Will I ever be more than I've always been? Cause I'm tapping on the glass. Waving through a window. I try to speak, but nobody can hear. So I wait around for an answer to appear. While I'm watching people pass. Waving through a window. Can anybody see? Is anybody waving? When you're falling in the forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? Did I even make a sound? Did I even make a sound? It's like I never really sound. I never make a sound. On the outside, always looking in. Will I ever be more than I've always been? 'Cause I'm tapping on the glass. Waving through a window. I try to speak, but nobody can hear. So I wait around for an answer to appear. While I'm watching people pass. Waving through a window. Can anybody see? Is anybody waving back at me? Is anybody waving?
Honey, I know I was supposed to be to pick you up for your appointment. I'm stuck at work. Erica called me the flu, and I'm the only other nurse aide on today, so I volunteered to pick up your shift.
It's fine.
It's just the announcement board budget cuts this morning, so anything I can do to show that I am, a team player?
It's fine. I'll take the bus.
Perfect, that's perfect. Oh my, I'm straight from here to class, so I won't be home until late. So please eat something. We have those Trader Joe's dumpling in the freezer.
Maybe.
Did you have one of those letters yet? Dr. Sherman expecting you to have one. Dear Evan Hansen, this is going to be a good day, and here's why.
Yeah, no, I already finished it. I'm the computer lab right now, printing it out.
I hope it was a good day, sweetheart.
It was. Yeah. It was really great.
Great, that's great. I hope it's the beginning of a great year. I think we both could use one of those. Huh? I have to run. Bye. I love you.
Bye. Dear Evan Hansen, it turns out this wasn't an amazing day after all. This isn't going to be an amazing week, an amazing year, because why would it be? Oh, I know, because there's Zoe, and all my hope is pinned on Zoe. Oh, I don't even know. It doesn't know me. But maybe if I did, maybe if I could just talk to her, then maybe nothing would be different at all. I wish that everything was different. I wish that I was a part of something. I wish that anything I said mattered to anyone. I mean, face it. Would anybody even notice if I said it tomorrow? Since you're the best, most dearest friend, me.
So, what happened to your arm?
Oh, I fell off a tree actually.
You fell out of a tree? That is the saddest thing I ever heard. Oh my god.
I know.
No one sign your fast.
No, I know.
I'll sign it.
Oh, you don't have.
Do you have a Sharpie?
Ow. Oh, great. Thanks.
Now, we can both pretend that we are friends.
Good point.
Is this yours? Dear Evan Hansen. That's your name, right?
Oh, that's just a stupid paper for my assignment.
Because there's no way. Is this about my sister?
No, not at all.
You wrote this because you knew that I would find it.
What?
You saw that I was the only other person in this computer lab. So you wrote this and you printed it out so that I would find it.
Why would I do that?
So I would read some creepy thing you wrote about my sister and freak out, right? And then you can tell everyone that I'm crazy, right?
No, wait, I don't even. What?
Fuck off.
No, but I really need that back. Please, can you just. No, wait, back. Good morning, is Mr. Howard. I just, sorry, he said on a loudspeaker for me to go to the principal.
Mr. Howard he stepped out.
Oh,
He wanted to speak with you in private. If you'd like to, maybe. We're Connor's parents.
oh,
Why don't you go ahead, honey?
I'm going as fast as I can.
That's not what I said, is it?
This is Connor. We wanted you to have this.
You've never heard your name before. Connor never go to this song. Dear Evan Hansen. He gave this to you? You didn't know that you two were friends.
friends?
You didn't think Connor had any friends. And then you see this note. It seems to suggest pretty clearly that you and Connor were, or at least for Connor, he thought of you as, I mean, it's right there, dear Evan Hansen. It's addressed to you. He wrote it to you.
You think that Connor wrote this to me?
These are the words we wanted to share with you.
His last words.
This is what we wanted you to have.
Sorry, what do you mean the last words?
Connor took his own life.
He what?
This is all we found from him. And it folded up in his pocket. We can see that he wanted to explain why he was.
I wish that everything was different. I wish that I'm part of something. I wish that what I said.
Please stop it, Larry.
What that isn't. I'm sorry. Connor didn't write this.
What does that mean?
Connor, he didn't write this.
What does he mean?
He's obviously shocked.
No, I just,
It's right here!
I'm sorry, but I just, can I go now, please?
If Connor
Sylvia,
didn't
please,
grab
calm
this
down.
thing-
I should go now.
But did he say anything to you? Did
Sylvia.
you see anything?
Honey, this is not the time.
This is all we have. This is the only thing we have left.
Sylvia!
You just take it, please.
Larry, look. His Cass. His best and most dearest friend.
Holy crap.
I didn't say anything, I couldn't say anything.
Holy freaking crap.
They invited me for dinner. They want to know more. They want to know more stuff about Connor and me, about our friendship.
You haven't believed the terrible news about Aunt Connor Murphy.
What are you going to tell them?
I mean, the truth.
I wouldn't say that we were friends exactly. More like acquaintances.
The truth. Really? You're going to go to the Murphy's house and explain that the only thing left for their son is some weird letter that you wrote yourself.
We were in chemistry together, I'm pretty sure.
You know, you could go to jail for this if you get caught.
But I didn't do anything.
He was in my English class in 10th grade, I'm almost positive.
Yeah, I hate to tell this, but you may have already butchered yourself.
Isn't that only when you're under oath, like in court room?
Well, weren't you under oath, in a way?
No.
Yeah, he was definitely in my English class.
Look, do you want to listen to me or do you want to have another meltdown like last year in English? When you were supposed to give that speech about basic vocabulary. But instead, just stand there, staring at your note cards and say, over and over again like you were having brain aneurysm.
What do you expect me to do? Just keep lying?
I didn't say lie. All you have to do is just nod and confirm. Whatever they say about it, just nod your head and say, yeah, that's true. Don't contradict and don't make things up. It's foolproof. Literally, nothing I tell my parents is true and they have no idea about it.
3 days ago, Connor Murphy was here. And now he's gone.
They were so sad. His parents, his mom, I've never seen anyone so sad before.
Well then, good thing I'm about to tell her the truth about your letter. I'm sure that will cheer her right up.
If Connor meant something to you, please retweet or private message me if you just want to talk. At times like this, you can always use a friend.
Would anyone else like some more chicken?
I think you're the only one with an appetite, Larry.
The Harrises brought it over.
Did Connor tell you about the Harrises? We used to go skiing together, our families.
Connor loved skiing.
Connor hated skiing.
Well, right, that's what I meant. Connor loved talking about how much he hated skiing.
So you guys, you hung out a lot?
Pretty much.
Where?
Oh, you mean like, where did we? Well, we mostly hung out at my house. I mean, sometimes we'd come to his house if nobody else was here. Well, we would email a lot, mostly, so we would have to, he didn't want to always hang out in person, you know?
We looked through his emails. There are plenty for me.
Well, no, of course. Yeah, I mean, that's because we had a different account, a secret account. I should have said that before. That was probably very confusing.
Why was it a secret?
Just so that no one would else. It was more private, I guess.
He knew you read his emails.
Somebody had to be the bad guy.
The weird thing is, the only time I ever saw you and my brother together was when he shoved you at school last week.
He shoved you?
I tripped.
I was there. I saw the whole thing. He pushed you hard.
Oh, I remember now. That was misunderstanding because the thing was he didn't want us to talk at school, and I tried to talk to him at school. It wasn't that big a thing. It was my fault.
Why didn't he want you to talk to him at school?
he didn't really want people to know we were friends, I guess. He was embarrassed a little.
Why would he be embarrassed?
I guess because he thought I was sort of, you know.
A nerd?
Zoe!
Isn't that what you meant?
Loser, I was going to say that. Actually, but nerd works too.
That wasn't very nice.
Well, Connor wasn't very nice, so that makes sense.
He was a complicated person.
No, Connor was a bad person. There's a difference.
Zoe, please!
Don't pretend that you don't agree with me. You refuse to remember anything of the good things. You refuse to see anything positive because there were no good things. What were the good things? I don't want to have the conversation in front of our guests. What were the good things, Mom? Tell me. There were good things.
I remember a lot of good things about Connor.
Like what?
Never mind, I'm sorry, never mind.
No, Evan. You were saying something.
It doesn't matter, really.
We want to hear what you have to say. Please.
Well, I was just... Connor and we had a really great time together. This one day, recently, there's something good that I remember about Connor. It's what I keep thinking about that day. At the apple place. Anyways, I knew it was stupid. I don't know why I even brought it up.
He took you to the orchard?
Yes, he did.
When?
Once it was only once, but he said that apples there were the best. I thought that place closed years ago. Exactly, which why we were so bummed when we got there because it's totally closed down now.
We used to go there all the time. We'd do picnics out there. Remember that, Zoe?
Yeah, I do.
You and Connor had that little toy plane you would fly until you fell into the creek.
That was an emergency landing.
I can't believe he took you there. I bet that was fun. I bet you too. I bet you had fun.
We did. The whole day was just
End of May or early June, this picture perfect afternoon we share. Drive the winding country road, grab a scoop at Alamos, and then we're there. An open field that's framed with trees, we pick a spot and shoot the breeze like buddies do. Quoting songs by our favorite bands, telling jokes no one understands except us two. And we talk and take in the view. All we see is sky for forever. We let the world pass by for forever. Feels like we could go on for forever this way. Two friends on a perfect day. We walk a while and talk about the things we'll do when we get out of school. Like the Appalachian Trail, or write a book, or learn to sail. Wouldn't that be cool? There's nothing that we can't discuss, like girls we wish would notice us, but never do. He looks around and says to me, there's nowhere else I'd rather be, and I say, me too. And we talk and take in the view. We just talk and take in the view. All we see is sky for forever. We let the world pass by for forever. Feels like we could go on for forever this way, this way. All we see is light for forever. 'Cause the sun shines bright for I'm on the ground. My arm goes numb. I look around and I see him come to get me. He's come to get me. And everything's okay. All we see is sky for forever we let the world pass by for forever. Buddy, you and I for forever this way. This way. All we see is light, 'cause the sun burns bright. We could be alright for forever this night. Two friends, true friends, on a perfect day.
His parent thinks you were lovers. You realize that, right?
Why did they think that?
You were best friends, but he won't let you talk to him at school. And when he did, he would kick you. That's like the exact format for secret gay high school lovers.
Oh my god.
This is why I told you. What can I tell you? You just not in confirm.
I tried to, you don't understand. I got nervous, I started talking, and then once I started,
You couldn't stop.
they didn't want me to stop.
So what else did you go think you messed up?
Nothing, seriously. I mean, I told them we wrote emails.
Emails.
Yeah, I told them that Connor had a secret email account.
Oh right, one of those secret email accounts. Sure.
I said he had the secret account and we would send emails to each other.
I mean honestly, could you be at any worse than this?
They're going to want to see our emails.
You think?
What am I going to do?
I can do emails.
How?
It's easy. You make up an account, activate the emails. There's a reason why I was the only CIT with e-card access to the computer cluster this summer. I have skills in this summer.
You would do that?
For $2,000.
$2,000.
500.
I think it's good.
5.
Hey, you! I have some very exciting news. Look what I found online today. College scholarship essay contest. Have you heard of this?
I think so.
NPR did the whole thing about it this morning. There are a million different ones you can do. A million different topics. I spent my whole lunch break looking this up.
Wow.
College is going to be so great for you, honey. How many times in life do you get chance to just start all over again?
No, I know.
You've got so much, so many wonderful things ahead of you. High school isn't always the only people that like high school are cheerleaders and football players, and those people end up miserable anyway. Yeah, you're going to find yourself in college. I really think so. I mean, I wish I could go with you, but I just thought this was. It seems like a good idea.
Yeah, well, it's for sure.
You've always been a wonderful lifer, and we're going to need all the help we can get for college, unless your stepmother has trust fund for you I don't know about. With all those fabulous things she made coffee with this thing. Hey, I got an email from your school today about a boy who killed himself. Connor Murphy? I had no idea.
Oh yeah, well, I didn't really know him.
You know that? If you ever want to talk about anything, I realize that lately it must feel like I'm always breaking in my class.
It's fine.
Well, I'm here, and if you're not here, text, email, whatever.
Thanks.
It says Connor?
Oh, yeah, no.
You said you didn't know him.
No, I did. It's a different Connor.
It was so hard.
No, I'm sure.
Hey, you know what? How about I bag my ship next Tuesday? When was the last time we did a Taco Tuesday?
Oh, you don't have.
No, we were back at school for a week already, and I've barely seen you. Maybe we could even start brainstorming those essay questions together?
That would be great.
Oh, that's exciting. I'm excited now. Something we look forward to.
Me too.
Are you okay, Olivia?
Yes,
Well, don't stay up too late.
I won't.
I love you.
I love you.
We've been way too out of touch. Things have been crazy, and it sucks that we don't talk that much. But I should tell you that I think of you each night. I rub my nipples and start talking with the light.
Just trying to tell the truth. This needs to be perfect. These emails have to prove that we were actually friends. I'll do it.
I gotta tell you, life without ya has been hard, has been bad, has been rough, can't you? And I miss talking about life and other stuff very specific.
Shut up.
I like my parents.
Who says that?
I love my parents, but each day's another fight. If I stop smoking drugs, then everything might be alright.
Smoking drugs. Just face it.
If I stop smoking crack, crack. If I stop smoking pot, then everything might be alright. I'll take your advice. I'll try to be more nice. I'll turn it around. Wait and see. So it takes is reinvention. It's easy to change if you give it your attention. All you gotta do is just believe you can be who you wanna be. Sincerely.
Are we done yet? Well, I can't just give them one email. I want to show that I was, like, a good friend, you know? Oh my god.
Dear Connor Murphy, yes, I also miss our talks. Stop doing drugs, just try to take deep breaths and go on walks. I'm sending pictures of the most amazing trees. You'll be obsessed with all my forest expertise.
Absolutely not.
I'm proud of you, just keep pushing. You're turning around, I can see, just can't you see? All it takes is a little reinvention. It's easy to change if you give it your attention.
are just some of the emails that I found. I mean, I can print out more. I have a lot more. Connor and I emailed all the time.
It's difficult to read this. It doesn't sound like Connor.
I'm sorry. Maybe I shouldn't have.
No, gosh, I don't remember the last time I heard him laugh. But you too? You would?
No. Yeah, we would. We laughed all the time.
There are more of these? More emails?
More? Yeah.
We would love to see them. We would love to see everything. Wouldn't we?
Why are you here?
Oh, Zoe, wait until you see what Evan has brought us. Emails from your brother.
How was your birthday back?
Terrific. All of a sudden, everyone wants to be my friend. I'm that kid's sister. Didn't you know?
I'm sure they mean well.
I should probably go.
You're not staying for dinner?
Oh, well, I haven't planned on it.
Then we'll do it another night. I can cook something for you.
You don't have to.
It would be my pleasure. We would love to have you.
Why don't I show you out?
Oh, thanks.
So, how was Van today? I bet they're happy to have you back, huh?
You really don't have to do this, okay?
Do what?
Just because Connor isn't here, trying to punch through my door, screaming at the top of his lungs that is going to kill me for no reason. That doesn't mean that all of a sudden we're the Brady Bunch.
We are all grieving in our own way. I know how much you miss your brother. We all do. You can read this when you're ready.
Why should I play this game of pretend? Remembering through a second-hand sorrow, such a great son and wonderful friend. Oh, don't the tears just pour? I could curl up and hide in my room, there in my bed, still sobbing tomorrow. I could give in to all of the gloom. But tell me what for? Why should I have a heavy heart? Why should I start to break in pieces? Why should I go and fall apart for you? Why should I play the grieving girl and lie, saying that I miss you and that my world has gone dark without your light? I will sing no requiem tonight.
I'm going to bed.
Come, sit with me.
Cynthia,
You can't stand to be in his room for 5 minutes.
I'm exhausted.
You know, Larry, at some point, you're going to have to
No,
start.
not tonight. Please.
Just read this.
I'll keep the light on for you.
I gave you the world leaving these broken pieces behind you. Everything wasted, nothing to say. So I can sing no requiem.
I hear your
Evan, hey, it's Alana. How are you? How is everything?
I'm fine, thanks.
Oh my god. Jared has been telling everyone about you and Connor, how close you guys were, how you were like best friends.
Oh,
Everyone is talking about how brave you've been this week.
they are?
I mean, anybody else in your position would be falling apart. Dana P was crying so hard at lunch yesterday. She pulled a muscle in her face. She had to go to the hospital.
Isn't Dana new this year? She didn't even know Connor.
That's why she was crying. Because now she'll never get the chance. Connor is really bringing the school together. It's really incredible. People I've never talked to before, they want to talk to me now. Because they know how much Connor meant to me. It's very inspiring. I actually started a blog about him, like a sort of memorial page.
Were you friends with Connor too?
Acquaintances, but close acquaintances. Can I tell you something? I think part of me always knew that you guys were friends. You did a good job of hiding it. But I don't...
Who are you talking to out of
Oh, just Jared. Just Jared.
It seems like you and Jared are spending more time together. I've always said he's a great friend for you.
Yeah, really great.
I'm proud of you putting yourself out there.
Thanks.
Well, I'm leaving, but I left money on the table. Order anything you want, okay?
I thought we were doing topics tonight. Looking up essay questions.
It's Tuesday. Oh my god. Oh honey, I completely forgot.
That's okay.
You know what? You should go ahead and take a look at the question without me. And then, if you have any ideas, you can email me. And I can write back with any ideas that I have. That's better anyway, isn't it? That way you can really take your time.
No. Yeah, for sure.
We can do tacos another night, Evan. We can do tomorrow night. How about tomorrow night?
I can tomorrow. I'm busy.
I'm late.
You should go.
No, let's figure this out.
It's fine.
Evan?
I'll make dinner for myself.
Why are you in my brother's room?
I was just waiting for
Don't your parents get upset that you're here all the time?
Well, it's not like I'm not here all the time.
Just 2 nights in a row.
Well, but it's just my mom. She works most nights, or she's in class.
Class for what?
Legal stuff.
Where's your dad?
My dad is, he lives in Colorado. He left when I was 7. So he doesn't really mind either. Your parents, they're really great.
They can't stand each other. They fight all the time.
Everyone's parents fight.
My dad's like in total denial. He didn't even cry at the funeral.
Your mom was saying gluten-free lasagna for dinner. That sounds really...
Inedible?
You're lucky your mom cooks. My mom and I just order pizza most nights.
You're lucky you're allowed to eat pizza.
You're not allowed to eat pizza?
I can now, I guess. My mom was Buddhist last year, so we weren't allowed to eat animal products.
She was a Buddhist last year, but not this year.
That's sort of what she does. She gets into different things. For a while it was Pilates, then it was The Secret, then Buddhism. Now it's free range. Omnivore's dilemma, whatever.
It's cool that she's interested in so much different stuff.
She's not. This is what happens when you're rich and you don't have a job. You get crazy.
My mom always says, it's better to be rich than poor.
Well, your mom's probably never been rich then.
You're probably never been poor. Oh my god, I can't believe I just said that. No, I'm sorry, I was completely rude.
Wow, I didn't realize you were actually capable of saying something that wasn't nice.
No, I'm not. I never say things that are nice. I don't even think things like that. I'm really sorry.
I was impressed. You're ruining it.
I'm sorry.
You really don't have to keep saying that.
Okay.
You want to say it again, don't you?
Very much so, yes.
You're weird.
I know.
Why did you say that? It is no. Because there's Zoe, and all my hope is pinned on Zoe, who I don't even know and she doesn't know me. Why would he write that? What does that even mean?
Well, I guess I'm not sure if this is definitely it, but he always thought that maybe if you guys were closer.
We weren't close at all.
No, exactly, and he used to always say that he wished that he wanted to be.
So, you and Connor, you guys would talk about me?
Sometimes, I mean, if he brought it up, I never brought it up, obviously, why would I have brought it up? He thought you were awesome.
He thought I was awesome? My brother?
Definitely.
How?
Okay, like whenever you have solo in jazz band, you close your eyes and you get this, you probably don't even know what you're doing, but you get this half smile, like you just heard the funniest thing in the world, but it's a secret and you can't tell anybody, but then, the way you smile, it's sort of like you're letting us in on the secret, too.
He said, there's nothing like your smile, sort of subtle and perfect and real. He said, you never knew how wonderful that smile could make someone feel. And he knew, whenever you get bored, you scribble stars on the cuffs of your jeans. And he noticed that you still fill out the quizzes that they put in those teen magazines. But he kept it all inside his head. What he saw, he left unsaid. And though he wanted to, he couldn't talk to you. He couldn't find the way. But he would always say, if I could tell her everything I see. If I could tell her how she's everything to me. But we're a million worlds apart. And I don't know how I even start. If I could tell her, if I could tell her.
You know, the first time he ever said anything nice about me, in his note, a note he wrote to you, he couldn't even say it to me.
He wanted to, though, but he couldn't.
Did he say anything else?
About you?
You know the Havana.
No, he said so many things about you. I'm just trying to remember the best ones.
He thought it looked pretty cool when you put indigo streaks in your hair.
He did.
And he wondered how you learned to dance like all the rest of the world isn't there. But he kept it all inside his head. What he saw, he left unsaid. If I could tell her everything I see. If I could tell her how she's everything to me. But we're a million worlds apart.
You what?
I didn't mean it just happened.
I can't believe you tried to do that to my sister after you died.
Oh my god.
Hey, aren't you going to say anything?
Stop bothering Connor's face on it.
I'm setting up for an MLP at lunch tomorrow.
You're making money off this?
I'm not the only one. I bet you see the wristbands with Connor's initials on them that Sabrina Taylor started selling the period or the t-shirt Matt Houses handmade.
What am I going to do about Zoe?
Are you kidding? After last night, you can never walk into that house again. Besides, this whole Connor thing, in a few days, it will be played out anyway.
What you said about the t-shirts and the wristbands?
Exactly. We are at peace, which is why I've got to move these buttons before the bottom drops out of the Connor Murphy number read them. Because pretty soon, there will be some third world tsunami to raise money for. And Connor will be just that kid whose name no one remembers.
That's terrible.
Hey, at least it was fun. While it lasted. You've got to have some quality time with your fake family. Get closer to Zoe Murphy.
But that's not what I was doing. It was just, I was trying to help them. I just wanted to help them.
Regardless though, it's over. A week from now, everybody will have already forgotten about this.
Everybody has forgotten about Connor. A week ago, the whole school was wearing those wristbands and the buttons with his face on them. People were talking to each other that have never talked to each other before, and now it's all gone. Completely. You were his best friend. We can't let this happen.
Oh, I know, but
Maybe you can ask Zoe to do something. Or maybe you guys could do something together.
Zoe?
Yeah, she's the perfect person to help get people interested again. You guys could write something together for the blog.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know if that's the best way for us to get people to remember him.
Well, I can guarantee that if you don't do something, then no one will remember him. Is that what you want?
But I'm just, what am I supposed to do?
Why don't you talk to Zoe?
I can talk to Zoe. I already ruined everything with Zoe.
Says who? Jared? Why are you even talking to Jared about this?
Who else am I supposed to talk to?
You can talk to me. Unless you have other options.
I don't know what to do.
Look, Zoe, my parents, they need you. You're the only person who can make sure everybody doesn't just forget me. Oh, right, they already did.
After 2 whole weeks.
And once they've forgotten about me, what do you think happens to you? I mean, nobody cares about people like us.
People like us?
Connor Murphy, the kid who threw a printer at Mrs. G in second grade, or Evan Hansen, the kid who stood outside of jazz band concert trying to talk to Zoe Murphy, but his hands are too sweaty. You know, people like that. Look,
guys like you and me, we're just the losers who keep waiting to be seen. Right? I mean, no one seems to care, stops to notice that we're there, so we get lost in the in-between. But if you can somehow keep them thinking of me and make me more than an abandoned memory, that means we matter too. It means someone will see that you are there. No one deserves to be forgotten. No one deserves to fade away. No one should come and go and have no one know he was ever even here. No one deserves to disappear. To disappear. Disappear. It's true. Even if you've always been that carry in the background kind of guy, do you still matter? And even if you're somebody who can't escape the feeling, but the world's passed you by, you still matter. If you're running around and doing some remarkable thing, that doesn't mean that you're not worth remembering. Think of the people who need to know. They need to know. So you need
I'm calling it the Corner Project.
The Corner Project?
A student group dedicated to keeping Corner's memories alive is showing that everybody should matter. Everybody's important.
I'm so honored. I would love to be the vice president of the Corner Project.
Vice President.
You're right. We should be co-presidents.
Yeah, definitely. This works for me.
You can be treasurer secretary. Unfortunately, the co-president position has already been filled.
Well, I guess I'm going to have to order new buttons unless you think I can squeeze the words car project onto the old buttons. I mean, depending on font size.
Do you actually think we should do this?
Are you kidding, Evan? We have to do this. Not just for Connor. For everyone.
Cause no one deserves to be forgotten.
We're calling it the Corner Project.
The Corner Project?
Imagine a major online presence
With links to the educational material.
A massive fundraising drive.
to help people like Connor.
And for the kick-off event, at all school memorial assembly next week, students, teachers, whoever wants to, they can get up and talk about Connor, talk about his legacy.
I don't know what to say.
Did not realize Connor meant this much to people.
Oh my God, he was one of my closest acquaintances. He was my lab partner in chemistry, and we presented together on Cock Fit in 10th grade. He was so funny.
For the assembly, I was thinking maybe the jazz band could do something.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Great idea, Evan.
Thank you, Jared.
No sweat.
Oh, Evan, this is wonderful.
No one deserves to be
No
forgotten.
one deserves to fade away.
No one deserves to disappear.
No one deserves to disappear.
For tomorrow, for the assembly.
Oh,
When Connor started 7th grade, all my girlfriends said, "Here comes the bar, Miss Bastison. He's going to have a different party every Saturday." I told him to get a suit, some shirts, a tie. He didn't get invited to a single one. I thought you could wear this for your speech.
my what?
Well, Alana said that anyone who wanted to would have a chance to say something tomorrow. I think we all assumed that you would be the first to sign up.
I don't, the thing is just, I don't really do very well with public speaking. I'm not very good at it. You won't want me to, trust me.
Of course, I will want you to. I'm sure the whole school wants to hear from you. I know Larry and I and Zoe. Think about it.
Disappeared.
Good morning, students and faculties. I would just like to say a few words to you today about my best friend, Connor Murphy. I'd like to tell you about the day that we went to the old Autumn Smile Apple Orchard. Connor and I, we stood under an oak tree and decided to find out what it looked like up there. So we decided to climb slowly, one branch at a time. When I finally looked back, we were already 30 foot off the ground. Connor just looked at me and smiled the way he always did, and then I fell. I lay there on the ground, and then, good morning, students and faculties. I would
Have you ever felt like nobody was there? Have you ever felt forgotten? You never know Have you ever felt like you could disappear? Like you could fall, no one would hear.
But see, the thing is, when I looked up, Connor was there. That's the gift he gave me. To show me that I wasn't alone. To show me that I matter. That everybody does. That's the gift. That's the gift he gave us all. He gave all of us. I wish we could have given that to him.
Well, let that lonely feeling wash away. Maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay. 'Cause when you don't feel strong enough to stand, you can reach out your hand. And oh, someone will come running, and I know they'll take you home. Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, and when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach out and you'll rise again. Lift your head and look around. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found.
Have you seen this? Someone put a video of your speech online.
My speech.
People start sharing it, I guess. And now, Connor is everywhere.
His speech is everywhere. It's more. The Connor Project page, it only has 56 people following it.
Well, how many does it have now?
4,582.
16,239.
I don't understand. What happened?
You did.
There's a place where we don't have to go alone. Every time that you call out,
If you only say the word, from across the silence, your voice is heard.
Share it with the people you love. Repost. The world needs to hear this. A beautiful tribute.
David, I know someone who really needed to hear this today. So thank you in advance for doing that. It's so easy to feel alone, but Evan is exactly what it is. Especially now, everything you hear is new. So long at the end. Paris for Michigan. Thank you. Thank you.
you will be found.
Everything we've done. You don't know how much we could give them, all of us, everyone, my family.
Hey everybody, it's me, Alana, Honor Project Co-President, Associate Treasurer, Media Consultant, Chief Technology Officer, and Assistant Creative Director / Public Policy Director for Creative Public Policy Initiatives for the Honor Project.
Hi, I'm Evan. I'm co-president of the Honor Project.
Wish I could see all of your amazing faces out there.
Hope you're having an amazing day.
Now, I know a lot of you guys have seen the inspirational videos on our website.
Thank you for checking out the awesome new videos we performed this week with Mr. and Mrs. Murphy, Honor's sister, Zoe.
And Honor's best friend, my co-president, Evan Hansen.
As you know, Honor's favorite place in the entire world was the amazing Autumn Smile Apple.
The stunning Autumn Smile Apple Orchard, which tragically closed 7 years ago.
Connor loved trees.
Connor was obsessed with trees. He and Evan used to spend hours together sitting at the orchard, looking at the trees, being with the trees, sharing fun facts they knew about the trees.
But the one thing Connor wished more than anything was that someday the orchard would be brought back to life.
Which is where you come in.
Because today, we are starting a major Kickstarter campaign.
One of the most ambitious Kickstarter initiatives since the internet was first created to raise $50,000.
$1,000 in 3 weeks.
It's a lot of money, I know, but it's also a lot of amazing. So let's do it, guys, and make the Connor Murphy Memorial Orchard not just a dream, but a reality.
Okay, no, Jared, obviously not.
What? What's wrong?
You weren't friends with him. That's not part of the story. I was only his friend. You know that. You can't just make things up. We need to redo it.
You're totally right. I mean, what was I thinking? Just making things up in a completely fabricated email exchange that never happened.
Just don't change the story, please, okay?
Well, if you want me to redo this email, you're going to have to wait until Monday, because I have plans all weekend with my friends, or as I like to call them, my real friends.
Yeah, actually, I think we're good with emails for now. We're kind of focusing on bigger stuff, the orchard, things like that.
Oh well, I can definitely do more with the Kickstarter. I mean, I'm the treasurer.
I think Alana and I are pretty much set on that. I'll let you know if I think of anything though.
Got it. Hey, I bet Zoe's happy your cast is gone.
I guess.
I mean, talk about killing the mood. Having to see your brother's name written on your cast.
Hey, just calm down, please. Zoe and I are not telling people about, us.
Don't even worry about it, bro. The only thing that you should be worrying about right now is building that orchard for Connor. Because if there's one thing about Connor, the guy who loves trees, or Wait, no. You love trees. That's weird. Isn't that weird? I guess I shouldn't tell anyone about that either. Don't you think?
What are you up to?
Nothing much.
I feel like every time I walk into your room, you close your computer screen.
Not really.
I don't know what you do on there that you don't want me to see.
I was doing homework, Mom.
Do you have a minute?
Actually, I was about to go to Jared's.
Didn't you go to Jared last night?
Well, yeah, we're going Spanish project together. We're doing actually a Spanish project actually. We're going to be working late again, so I'll probably just stay over.
I saw the stranger thing on Facebook today.
Oh, really?
There is a video from the something called the Honors Project. Have you heard of that? Because the website, it says you're the president.
Co-president.
Well, it was a video of you doing a speech. How that boy? Honor Murphy? How you climb a tree together?
I just, I don't.
You told me you didn't know him, that boy.
I know, but
But then your speech, you said he was your best friend.
well, because it wasn't true when I said I didn't know him.
So you broke your arm with him at an orchard? You told me you broke your arm at work.
Why do you
At
think?
the park.
Who do you think drove me to the hospital? Who do you think waited with me in the emergency room for 3 hours? You're at work, remember? You didn't even answer your phone.
You told me your boss took you to the hospital.
Well, so I lied, obviously.
When were you planning on telling me any of this?
When would I tell you? Exactly. When you're even here.
I'm here right now.
One night a week. Most people, their parents, they try to do a little bit better than that. Just so you know.
Isn't that lucky for them?
I have to go to Jared's.
Think, I want you going out right now, Tony.
Told Jared I would be at his house 10 minutes ago.
Alright, listen. I am on missing class tonight, so I can be here to talk to you, Evan. I would like you to please just talk to me.
Okay. I mean, I can just not do work for school because you decided to miss class. I can just stop everything whenever you decided it's convenient for you.
I don't understand what is going on with you.
Nothing is going on.
You're standing up in front of the school and giving speeches. You're the president of the group. I don't know who that person is.
We're making a big deal of something that isn't a big deal.
What is going on with you? You need to talk to me. You need to communicate with me.
Nothing is going on. I told you everything.
I'm your mother. I'm your mother. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm happy. I'm happy you had a friend, sweetheart. I'm just so sorry it's gone. I wish I had known. If you ever want me to talk about
I
it,
should go.
you okay on the pills?
I'm not taking them anymore.
Oh,
I haven't needed them.
really? So, no anxiety or even with everything that's...
I've been fine.
Well, great. That's great. I'm real proud of you. I guess those letters to yourself has really helped.
I guess so.
Well, don't stay up too late. It's a school night.
I won't.
So, when does your mom get off of work?
She has class Sunday night, so she won't be home for another few hours.
We have the whole house to ourselves?
You know it.
We should draw a kegger.
We should definitely throw a kicker, for sure.
Until your mom comes home.
In 3 hours. Thank you for coming.
You realize I've been asking to come to your house for like weeks, and every time you immediately said no.
I know, which is why I appreciate that you're here now.
What are all these?
Oh, those are my mom. My mom's obsessed with this college scholarship essay contest you found online. She keeps printing out more of them.
There's so many.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I probably have to win 100 of them to actually pay for college. When you add it all up, the tuition, the housing, the books.
Your parents, they can?
No, really, not really.
I'm sorry.
Well, hey, I meant to tell you before. We had a meeting with the Corner Project a few days ago, and I think we have a really great strategy for raising more money for that archive.
Can we talk?
Oh.
What?
No, you're breaking up with me, right? That's why you came over.
Breaking up with you?
God, like how presumptuous can I get? I don't even know if I were like dating officially or whatever, which isn't even. Never mind. Why am I even talking right now? It's fine, don't worry. You can tell me. I'm not going to cry or start breaking things.
I'm not breaking up with you.
Oh, well, okay, thank you.
Don't mention it.
That's really great news.
It's just the Connor project. I mean, it's great, but maybe we don't have to talk about my brother all the time. Maybe we can talk about other things.
I just thought maybe you'd want to know.
No, I know you did, but it's just my whole life, everything is always about Connor. And right now, I need something just for me. If this is going to be a relationship, I don't want it to be about my brother, or the archive, or the emails. I want you.
I don't need you to tell me of reasons to want you. I don't need you to search for the proof that I should. You don't have to convince me. I don't have to be stupid. 'Cause what we've got going is good. I don't need more reminders of all that's been broken. I don't need you to fix what I'd rather forget. Clear the slate and start over. Try to quiet the noises in your head. You can't be about it. So what if it's us? What if it's us and only us? And what came before won't count anymore or matter. Can
parking lot for 23 minutes.
Oh crap, I did not die.
Don't worry, I went downtown and handed out the postcards without you.
I'm really sorry. What's wrong with your phone?
What's your deal, Evan? The Kickstarter deadline is a week from now, and I feel like you're just 1,000 miles away. You haven't made any new videos. You haven't posted on the blog in like forever.
Well, I've been busy.
Busy with what?
Just different stuff. How much money do you have left to raise?
Oh, not much. Just $17,000.
I'm sure we'll get there. We just need to, keep people engaged.
Exactly. That's why I'm putting the emails between you and Connor online. Mrs. Murphy sent them to me. She said there are a ton more too. That you'll show her a new one every week.
Well, but they're not. Those conversations are they're private.
Not anymore. They belong to everyone now. I mean, that's the whole point. The more private they are, the better. That's what people want to see. We have a responsibility to our community to show them everything, to tell them the truth.
Our community?
I'm sending you a list of questions to answer, because some of the emails don't make sense.
What?
Well, you've been telling everyone that the first time you went to the orchard was the day you broke your arm. But then in other emails, you talk about going there together since last November.
Well, that's because those are probably just typos, and it sounds like you're reading into them way too much.
You can explain all when I send the questions. You know how much the community loves hearing from you.
So many parents are out of town this weekend. The last time they used the liquor cabinet was Rosh Hashanah, 1997, so we can drink whatever we want.
I can't this weekend. I have 17,000 to raise. Remember, the Connor project you were supposed to be working on?
Remember you told me you didn't need my help?
I didn't tell you to do nothing. I know you think that this is all a joke, but it isn't. This is important.
For Connor.
Yeah.
When you really stop thinking about it, Connor being dead, that's pretty much the best thing that's ever happened to you, isn't it?
That's a horrible thing to say.
Well, but no, think about it. If Connor hadn't died, no one would even know who you are. I mean, people at school actually talk to you now. You're almost popular. It is just wonder of wonders. Miracle.
I don't care about any of that. I don't care if people at school know who I am. All I wanted was to help the poor woman.
Yeah, I know. Keep saying that.
Hey, Jared. Hi.
Look at you helping the Murphys.
What was that?
It's nothing.
Everyone tells us you're studying to be a lawyer. Paralegal? You're kidding?
I had no idea.
Aren't you? You're always looking for a paralegal.
We're always, my firm, we're literally always trying to find paralegal.
I have another year to go before I even...
Well, why don't I give you my card first? And when you graduate, you should absolutely...
That is a great idea. Kismet. Oh no, you don't have to do that. It's Kismet. Well, thank you.
Is red okay, Heidi?
Red Bull beer. It's from a vineyard outside of Portland. Completely 100% sustainable. The entire production process. They had a whole feature on them in the New York Times. Incredible.
Not to mention, it tastes good too. Cheers.
I'm so glad that you called me. This morning, I was even agonizing over whether I should, if it was appropriate for me to reach out. Oh, Heidi, we have soon. Evan says you're so busy. I didn't know if I should bother you. I'm not busy. Well, I asked Evan if you minded him spending so much time here, and he said it wasn't a problem because of your schedule with classes and work. He spent so much time here?
Evan's he's been a great source of comfort for us these past few months.
Well, he and Connor, they were very close. have to admit,
You were
I
deceived.
really had no idea that you or I were even boys enough to keep secrets.
We never even heard about Emma. We never met him.
Evan didn't tell me everything.
Secret handshakes. Secret treehouse. Sorry we're late. Dan went long again. We're just in here, having a glass of wine, getting to know each other.
We had invited your mom to join us for dinner tonight. Oh,
I didn't realize that Evan was that you were joining us too.
I'm sorry, I didn't think to tell you. Hi, I'm Zoe. It's so nice to meet you, finally.
Oh, good.
did you know about this?
It was my idea.
Why did you guys come sit down? I thought you had work tonight.
Well, this is still more important. So, I'm playing cookies.
We were just talking about how sneaky you and Connor were. Top secret.
Something smells good.
Chicken Milanese.
I didn't realize you were spending so much time here.
You've been working a lot.
Why did I think you were at Jared's?
I don't know.
Oh, but Evan, you call and tell your mother when you're staying the night, right?
Of course. You can rest assured to take very good care of it. We've got just a toothbrush, so we're not sending him to bed with cavities.
How nice.
Evan was showing me all of those scholarship copies that he found. That was really impressive. There are like a million.
Well, Evan is a great writer.
I don't find that hard to believe at all.
His teacher last year for English class, he wrote one of the best papers you'll even read about Sulu.
How about that?
It's Sulu.
What did I say?
Sulu.
Okay.
Sulu is a character in Star Trek, I believe.
My mistake.
Speaking of scholarships,
I guess now is as good as time as any, Sylvia. Do you want to?
well, Zoe happened to mention to us the other day that Evan was having some difficulty in terms of the financial burdens of college. And Laurie and I started thinking about it, and we were very fortunate to have been able to set aside some money for our son. I'm okay. I called you this morning to invite you to come join us for dinner tonight. Hi, Dean, because, well, first of all, because we want to thank you for your allowing your son to have come into our lives. He was a dear friend to our Connor, and we have come to just love him to pieces. And with your blessing, we would like to give Evan the money we put away from our son so that he can use it to fulfill his dream. Just like he helped Connor fulfill his.
What do you think?
Wow. That is, I don't know what to say.
It would be such a gift to us if we could do this forever.
Well, thank you very much, but we're going to be fine. I don't have a lot of money, but I do have some.
Oh, you didn't admit that.
No, I understand. We don't have money. I'm sorry that we're under that impression that we didn't. And whether money we don't have, ever will able to get a scholarship or will go to a community college, and I think that's the best thing for us to do. I don't want Evan to get the idea that it's okay to rely on other people for favors.
It's not a favor.
Well, but as his mother, I need to set that example for him. That you can expect him from strangers. We are not strangers. No, of course not. Thank you for the wine. It was delicious.
You're not staying for dinner?
I think I will go for a run after all.
Oh no.
If I'd known Evan was so concerned about our finances, I would never have taken the night off in the first place.
Do you have any ideas how mortifying it is to find out that your son has been spending every night in somebody else's home? You didn't even know him? You told me you were at
you're not here, then why does it matter where I am?
They think you are their son. These people?
They're not these people. They're my...
What? What are they?
I don't know.
Because they act like you are there. Like they adopted you. Like I'm just, like I don't even exist.
They take care of me.
They're not your parents. That is not your family, Evan.
They're nice to me.
Oh, they're lovely? Lovely people?
Yeah.
They don't know you.
And you? Do you?
I thought I did.
What do you know about me? You don't know anything about me. You never even seen me.
I'm trying my best.
They like me. I know how hard that is to believe. They don't think that that there's something wrong with me, that I need to be fixed like you do.
When I have ever said that.
I have to go to therapy, I have to take drugs.
I'm your mother. My job is to take care of
I know, I'm such a burden. I'm the worst thing to ever happen to you. I ruined your life.
you. Are the one good thing that ever happened to me, Evan. I'm sorry. I can't give you anything more than that.
Well, it's not my fault then that other people can.
So you found a place where the grass is greener, and you jump the fence to the other side. Is it good? Are they giving you a world I could never provide? Well, I hope you're proud of your big decision. Yeah, I hope it's all that you want and more. Now you're free from the agonizing life you were living before. And say what you need to say, but you need to walk away. It would kill you to have to stay tight when you've got something new. Well, I'm sorry I had it rough, and I'm sorry I'm not enough. Thank God they rescued you. So you got what you always wanted. So you got your dream come true. Good for you. Good for you, you. Got a taste of a life so perfect. So you did what you had to do. Good for you. Good for you.
Why did Connor kill himself?
Wait, what?
He was doing better. That's what he told you. In every single email. And then a month later, he kills himself? Why do so many things in this email just not make sense?
Sometimes things don't make sense, okay? Things are messy and complicated.
Like you dating Zoe? Do you know what people are saying about you?
Why are you so obsessed with this? I mean, you didn't even know him.
Because it's important.
Because you were not partners? Or because, I don't know, maybe because you want another extracurricular for your college applications.
Because I know what it's like to feel invisible. Just like Connor, to feel invisible and alone and like nobody even noticed if you vanish into thin air. I bet you used to know what that felt like too.
We need more emails. Emails showing that he was getting worse. This isn't funny. Oh, I think it's hilarious. I think everyone would probably think it's hilarious. What is that even supposed to mean? It means you should remember who your friends are. I thought the only reason you even talk to me is because your car insurance. So? So, maybe the only reason you talk to me, Jared, is because you don't have any other friends. I could tell everyone everything. Great, go ahead, do it. Tell everyone how you help write emails pretending to be a kid who killed himself. I will.
Cross your mind to be slightly sorry. Even care that you might be wrong. Was it fun? I hope you had a blast while you dragged me along. And you say what you need to say, and you play what you need to play. And somebody's in your way, crush them and leave them behind. Well, I guess if I'm not amused, go ahead, you can cut me loose. Go ahead now, I'm all mine. I'll
doing this. I'm done.
You can just stop now.
I don't think I can live with this anymore.
What about my parents?
No more emails.
How could you do this to them?
No more honor project. No more work hard.
After everything they've done for you, they need you.
Need me? For what? To keep lying to them?
That lie is the only thing that's keeping them together.
That's not true.
Oh, really? So they seem like a pretty happy family when you met them.
I don't want to lie anymore.
What about Zoe?
Zoe said she wants me.
Right.
Like, she likes me for who I am.
Except you didn't happen to mention that everything you have told her, it's all been one big lie, did you? Oh, you left that part out.
So then what? What if I did tell her the truth?
She'll hate you.
No, maybe she would understand. Maybe everyone would understand.
Everyone will hate you.
Not everyone could just explain it.
You'll go right back to where you started. With no friends, nobody, nothing.
I'm not even done with it.
If you really believe that, then why are you standing here talking to yourself? Again, you think you're going to turn around all of a sudden and start telling everyone the truth? You can't even tell yourself the truth.
What are you talking about?
How'd you break your arm? How'd you break your arm, Evan?
I fell.
Really? Is that what happened?
Yes, I was. I lost my grip, and then I just...
Did you fall? Or did you let go? You can get rid of me whenever you want. You can get rid of me, the Connor Project, the archive. But then, all you're going to be left with is you.
I've been a bad congressman. I know that, and I'm sorry. But you were right, okay? You were absolutely right. I'm back, and I'm rededicating myself to doing everything I can to make it work.
Too late, I've moved on.
You moved on?
You've made it abundantly clear to me that you're not very interested in being part of the Connor project.
I can make more videos. I can write more stuff about the blog.
I can do all of that myself.
It's not the same, it's not the same. People want to hear what I have to say. I was his best friend.
You know, frankly, Evan, I'm starting to wonder if that's even true.
What does that even mean?
You keep saying you were best friends. You're like a broken freaking record about it. But nobody ever saw you together. Nobody even knew that you were friends.
It was a secret, okay? He didn't want us to talk about
I know the story, Evan. We all know the story. We've all heard it a bazillion times.
You've seen the emails.
Do you know how easy it is to create a fake email account? Backdate emails? Because I do. You know what? I don't have time for this. I still have to raise $17,000.
I can prove it.
How?
Here. If we weren't friends, then why did you write a suicide note to me?
Oh my God.
Do you believe me now?
Dear Evan Hans,
Nobody else has seen it.
it turns out this wasn't an amazing day after all. This isn't going to be an amazing week or an amazing year.
You can show it to anyone, okay? Nobody else needs to see it.
This is exactly what people need to see. We need something to create your interest.
Can you just please delete it now?
Don't you care about building your heart? This is the best way to make Connor's dream come true.
No, it's not.
Dear Connor Project Community,
You put it online?
Connor's note is a message to all of us. Share it with as many people as you can. Post it everywhere.
You need to take it down, please.
If you ever felt alone like Connor, please consider making a donation to the Connor Murphy Memorial Orchard. No amount is too small.
I've not.
Have people seen this?
Connor Murphy's suicide note.
This is the actual authentic.
Forward.
The whole world need to see this.
Share it with everyone you know.
This is why the orchid is so important, guys.
I just gave $50 to the orchard and I think everyone else should give as much as they can.
Repost.
His parents present themselves.
He wrote his suicide note to Evan Hansen because he knows his family didn't give a crap.
His parents, by the way, are insanely rich. How did they get Connor's note?
I don't know. I tried to call Alana.
How did they get Connor's note?
I don't know. I tried to call Alana, but she's not answering.
Some of these are adults. Do you see their pictures? These are adults.
Maybe let me Zoe.
Hello?
Who is it? Who is it, Zoe?
Have fun with your miserable life. Goodbye.
What's the number?
It's blocked. Who cares?
What did they say to you?
It doesn't matter.
Did they threaten you?
It doesn't matter, Dad. That's it. I'm calling the police.
Right now? Maybe the best thing to do is just wait and see if it blows over.
That's always your solution, isn't it? Just do nothing.
Is that what I said?
Can you guys just stop?
Wait and see. Wait and see. Right, Larry?
What are the police going to do? It's the internet.
I am going to step on the way.
I think they're going to stop.
Okay, hold on.
I have to live with you for therapy, for rehab.
You went breaking from one miracle cure to the next.
Miracle cure? Really? Is that what you're calling it?
Because all you needed was another $20,000 weekend yogurt treat.
Maybe I should try calling Alana again.
And what was your alternative other than picking apart everything I did?
Putting him on a program and sticking to it.
No, you wanted to punish him.
Listen to your daughter, Larry.
You treated him like a criminal.
Are you listening?
You think you were any better? You let him do whatever he wanted.
Thank you.
When he needed to kill himself the first time, do you remember
For
what he
God's
said?
sake.
He just helped my
I'm
relation.
not going to sit here and defend myself.
He was getting better. Ask Evan. Tell him, Evan.
I should have.
Evan did everything.
Everyone else denied what was happening right in front of him.
Don't put him in the middle of this.
Read the note, Larry. Read what he said. I wish that everything was different. He wanted
I
it to be
did not
different. Put the
I did not act in the only way I knew how. I didn't know what to tell you.
He was trying to be better. He was
And
trying.
he was failing.
No, no, you didn't. You didn't fail him.
Look at what he wrote.
You didn't write it.
You didn't write our suicide note, Evan.
I wrote it. It was a assignment from my therapist. Write a letter to yourself, a pep talk. They recognize it. Today is to be a good day, here's why.
I don't think.
I was supposed to bring it to my appointment, but Connor took it from me, and I guess he must have had it with him. And when you found him,
What are you talking about?
we weren't friends.
I never meant to make it such a mess. I never thought we would go this far. So I just stand here, sorry, searching for something to say. Something to say. Words fail. Words fail. There's nothing I can say. I guess I thought I could be part of this. I never had this kind of thing before. I never had that perfect girl who somehow could see the good part of me. I never had the dad who stuck it out. No corny jokes or baseball gloves. No mom who just was there 'cause mom was all that she had to be. That's not a worthy explanation. I know there is none. Nothing can make sense of all these things I've done. Words fail, words fail. There's nothing I can say except sometimes you see everything you wanted, and sometimes you see everything you wish you had, and it's right there, right there, right there in front of you. And you want to believe it's true. So you make it true. And you think maybe everybody wants it, needs it, a little bit too. I know. But we were happy. I guess I couldn't let that go. I guess I couldn't give that up. I guess I wanted to believe. 'Cause if I just believe, then I don't have to see what's really there. Now I'd rather pretend I'm something better than these broken parts. Pretend I'm something other than this mess that I am. 'Cause then I don't have to look at it, and no one gets to look at it. No, no one can really see. I slam on the brake before I even turn the key. Before I make a mistake, before I leave with the worst of me, I never let them see the worst of me. 'Cause what if everyone saw? What if everyone knew? Would they like what they saw? Or would they hate it too? Will I just keep on running away from what's true? All I ever do is run. So how do I step into the sun? Step into the sun.
Hi,
Hey,
how are you?
good, pretty good.
You graduate soon, right?
In 2 weeks,
Wow. Must be a senior.
busy.
I remember that.
How's being a freshman?
Oh, actually, I decided to take a year off, so
Oh,
yeah, trying to save some money, get a job. I've been taking classes at the community college, so I have some credits to transfer this fall.
that's smart.
Yeah, we'll see. In the meantime, I can get your friends and family discount. Pottery Barn. If you're looking for price together,
You know, not at the moment.
okay, well, to change your mind, I'm only working there for a few months, so the opportunity is closing fast.
I always imagined you in college, even though, obviously,
This is my first time. I mean, I've probably driven by like 1,000 times. I just, every time I think about getting out of the car, I feel like, I don't know, like I don't deserve it. I guess it's nice. It's peaceful.
my parents, they're here all the time. We do picnics like every weekend. It's helped them a lot actually, having kids.
They never told anyone about Connor's, about the no, who really wrote. They didn't have to do that. They could have told everyone what I did.
Everybody needed it for something.
That doesn't mean it was okay.
It saved my parents.
It's so weird. Over the phone, I found this thing, this yearbook thing, this that my classmate in 8th grade, most people do it, like collages of their friend. But Connor's was a list of his 10 favorite books. I've been trying to read. I know it's not the same thing as knowing him. It's not at all, but I don't know. It's
Something. It's very...
I know. I've been waiting to call you for a long time. I didn't really know what would I say, so then I just decided to call you up. Can't call you anyway.
I'm happy you did.
Of course. I wish we could have met now, today, for the first time.
Me too. I should probably...
Yeah, it's okay.
It's just exams are this week.
No, totally. Can I just, can I ask you, though, why do you want to meet me?
I wanted to be sure you saw this.
Dear Heaven, Hansen, today's going to be a good day. Here's why. Because today, no matter what else, today at least, you're so no hiding, no lying, just you. It's enough.
All we see is sky for forever. We let the world pass by for forever. Feels like we could go on for forever this way. This way. All we see is sky. Watch the sun burn bright. We could be alright for forever this way. All we see is sky for forever. All I see is sky for forever.
Introducing all the cast from Hamad Villanueva as Jared Clayman, Aisa Augustine as Alana Beck, Mirjan Abdelkadir as Larry Murphy, Al-Fahad Adjarani as Connor Murphy, Rani Dapulan as Zoe Murphy, Siti Nabila Pingley as Cynthia Murphy, Almira Pingley as Heidi Hansen, and your main character, Rafik Analong as Evan Hansen. And for all the critical staff that helped in the success of the play, starting from the lights department head who spent their whole time to maintain the timing of the lights in the stage, Sharif the jury, Jasper Virai, and Rafi Bolong. Our technical department head who also spent his whole time to edit the harmony between the voices and the music, Ashraf Musa. Our dance choreographers who maintain the balance between the creativity and cleanliness of the dance choreography, James Riley Abdul, Hamad Villanueva, and Al-Fahad Adjarani. Also, our props department head who worked their hardest to bring and gather all the props, Amit Adjarani, Ibrahim Nasibul, Dean Sinkahan, Askan Karim, and Asmi Kasi. Also, our ward of department organizers who wisely used their time to dress up all the cast, Team Salad for the ladies, and J.R. Hambali for the gentlemen. And last but definitely not the least, our very own directors who helped the development of all casts, who used all their time to polish everything throughout the whole play, spending blood, sweat and tears just to get everything done. Kudos to Rana Dapulan, Joyce Bandolis, and Shed Kabuli. Special mention to all Skylark men who are very helpful and great props team and dancers. Also, Skylark and Batch who also gave help in the creativity of the stage. Thank you very much. Dear Evan Hansen is officially signing off. Thank you for watching.